Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension Messages. Sorry, I went back to my old camera. I don't like my new camera at all. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension Messages for April 27th through May 1st, 2020. Before I get into those, though, I would like to share the only message that came out today was come out of hiding. Okay, so whatever that means, and that can mean something different for everybody. So whatever that means to you. But anyway, what cards am I supposed to start with today? Angel cards. Okay. Angels, what messages do you have, please, for April 27th through May 1st, 2020 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey? Thank you. Desiree, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. 5, 5, and 2, 2. I was told to tell you. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes. Okay, for a lot of you, this has to do with allowing negative energies to take over you. Negative thoughts is what I'm hearing specifically. Try to stay in a positive way of thinking. So if your thoughts are not that good or that high of vibration, make sure that you're changing them around to make them more of like thoughts of gratitude or what have you. But this is something to do with people and their negative thoughts. I'm not hearing anything about negative actions. This is just about the human mind and the thoughts that you're allowing to run wild or race is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing connect with nature, connect with water, so that may be why there's water in this here, but connecting with nature and water at this time. A lot of people also are having a lot of things that come up that have to do with speaking your truth, standing up for yourself. I don't know, something to do with people are pushing forward with, momentum and self-confidence, courage, starting to get their self-esteem back, something of that sort, which is allowing the throat chakra to become bigger, or 222, or either it is doing it's healing something in the throat chakra is what I'm hearing. Yes. Okay. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. Am I supposed to take this card? I heard no, but I'm going to take it just in case it's for somebody. Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over and cared for by the angels. This is also talking about some of you being a healer, healing pets. So I don't know exactly what this has to do with it. Maybe this is a confirmation for somebody that is doing healing on pets and feeling led is what I'm hearing to do healing on pets. What other messages do you have, please, for April 27th through May 1st, 2020 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey? Thank you. Am I supposed to take them both? Okay. Grace and Antoinette and Merlina came out together. To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So a lot of you may be experiencing things like ego death, or having to take a look at the shadow side, and maybe you're acting in a way or saying things in a way that are harmful to other people. So you're really having to take a look at your shadow self and allow the ego to break down. Some other people may be doing this to you, and it's just time for you to be compassionate and remember, your process of the things that you've went through. Some people might be going through a dark night of the soul, so it's putting people in challenging situations, especially when it comes to relationships or romantic relationships. But this can be in any relationship. I feel a lot of heartache, heartbreak, with this picture here. I also get the sense of people feeling alone. However, I also get a sense that people are coming up out of that energy. That's what this picture was telling me. Some people are coming up out of that energy and starting to feel more courageous, more strength, more powerful, more in their personal power. Some people may still be feeling confused or a little bit indecisive, like the card says, about things that they should be doing. 111 and 444, things that they should be doing in their life, because there's been so many changes or turn of events that people weren't expecting to happen. And 456, you can look that up on Sacred Scribes, but a lot of needing to pray and seek guidance through your higher self, through source God, through the angels, what have you, and get more information. It's a time of studying as well. So even if you don't know what to study, just keep studying things that you've already studied, and ask your guidance to lead you to the things that you need to study. But it's a time of gathering information, studying, um, polishing up of skills is what I'm told. Yes, I hear. Okay. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Thank you. Universal energies, what messages do you have for April 27th through May 1st, 2020 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Please, what messages do you have for, thank you, is there any more? Okay, April 27th through May 1st, 2020. What other messages do you have? Thank you. Okay, the first message that came out was crown chakra. It says, pay attention to your ideals as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. So if you feel led to walk away from somebody for a short time, you may be seeing intuitive visions of, I'm just using this as an example because this has happened to me. Maybe walking away from somebody so that their ego has to be broke down or is kind of forced to be broke down, then that's what you need to do. Your intuition is going to give you insight into things that you need to do so that the situation can turn around to be what you've been trying to manifest, or either to be of a higher vibrating energy, whatever I'm trying to say. But a lot of creative ideas, a lot of inspirations to write and to be artsy is what I'm hearing. And this is different, many of you getting ideas of gardening and different ways of planting flowers. And 654, I was told to tell you guys, you can look that up on Sacred Scribes. But a lot of expansion in the crown and heart area is what I'm being told right now. So you might be feeling dizzy, a little off balance. You may be feeling pitter patters in your head or swirling in your head as well as in your heart. You may feel chest pain. Things comparable to having like upper respiratory infection, however, like not all the other symptoms that go with it, but just that tightness in the chest. And I'm also getting with this crown the connection between the human mind and the spiritual heart. The next card that came out was Heal Away Addictions. It is time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. This is the second time that I've heard codependency. So a lot of people are healing those things in themselves that tell them or make them want to seek out love or things from other people instead of seeking love for themselves and healing their inner healing, doing the inner healing that they need to do so that they can feel unconditional love for themselves and others, and not depending on somebody else to give that to them. So this is some of you, not all of you. A lot of healing that's going on with, it looks to me like food, substance, junk food, things that are bad for you, things that have preservatives and additives and things like that, which is just about everything. But anyway, there's a lot of people that are addicted to things like this that are starting to have a change in the way that they see that their health is, and changing the food dynamic and things like that. This could also mean a drug addiction, sex addictions, any kind of addiction. So whatever addictions you have, 211, also look that up in 212. But this is any kind of addiction, but I feel like this has to do with changing things that you're eating, as well as codependency is what I'm getting. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So as you're going through these dark nights of the soul, which I'm starting to finally come up out of, you've probably had attachments attached to your auric field because you're not grounding your energy as much or praying as much or meditating and all that good stuff that you're supposed to do for your spiritual body. So you've got attachments that attach to your auric field, and it's time to clear those things. So you can ask Archangel Michael and Raphael to come and cut any cords that may have attached to you, any kind of attachments or implants that may have attached to your auric field, and clear them out at that time. You'll feel things pull or being tugged from your body. Maybe even if you're one that connects with your spiritual body and can feel your physical and spiritual body at the same time, you may even 2, 3, 4 feel things being pulled out of your spiritual body as well, or a separation of the two is what I'm getting. Some of you need to sage your house, your car, your surroundings is what I'm getting. And this is like a deep smudging or a deep sage. You know, don't just do a little bit of energy. I mean, a little bit of smoke. I used to do that in the four corners and things like that. However, I'm seeing this as being like smoke up the rooms, shut the windows, smoke up the rooms, and open the windows and allow all that toxic energy to go out. See and feel the toxic energy go out and leave, as well as leave from your spirit at the same time. What cards am I supposed to go to, please? Which cards? Okay, that's fine. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for April 27th through May 1st, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What messages do you have for... Whoa, am I supposed to take them both? Just told yes. Okay, Tortoise, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Okay, this just reminds me of the video that I made earlier. Here lately, I haven't been feeling able to ground my energy. Usually, when I ground my energy, I'll see roots grow out of my feet down into the center of the earth. I'll feel energy come back up through my body and charge me, blah, blah, blah. That's not been happening. What's been happening is I've been seeing the roots either scatter across the top of the earth and not go under and breaking the ground, or now I've been led to, what is the right words to say? I have been led to ground my energy, both physical and spiritual, to creation, to the universe, to all that is. So at times I've been feeling real scatterbrained, or what have you. And this has just been the last few days, but I'm also coming out of the dark night of the soul. But anyway, this is some kind of new paradigm that's happening. So a lot of you may be shifting into this higher state of awareness that has caused you not to be able to ground your energy to the earth, but instead you need to ground to all that is, or to creation, God, love, whatever you want to call it. Ground to, your energy to everything. 1212, as I'm saying this, in 292. And then some of you are going to feel like a pickup of pace, a clear awareness, a more heightened awareness, enlightenment on a new level that you've never been able to fathom yet. Just a lot of spiritual awakenings, a lot of your gifts being enhanced, or more prominent, what have you. But this card actually says get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goals. So I feel like you're going from a slower moving pace where you was feeling a dark night of the soul, or going through a lot of ego death or shadow work, and then all of a sudden you're finally starting to creep up to this little bit better energy, and all of a sudden there's going to be another fast-paced energy where, remember, I don't know, about a month ago where I told you you're going to be going up and down constantly, up and down for months throughout this year, for months. And this is what it's talking about. We're getting back into that some of us are going back into that faster paced energy, having to keep up and, just really adjust to the changes very quickly. Yes, I heard. Okay. And both of these cards have like that, nature look to it, or that the natural colors, or, those colors that are out in nature. And it just makes me feel like just connect to nature. 1331, mirror, and 323. Look those numbers up on Sacred Scribes. I feel like some of you have a decision to make when it comes to staying with a twin flame or a soulmate, leaving a karmic relationship, and it's time to make that decision, is what I'm told. A lot of you have been feeling stuck, didn't know what to do, but now you're starting to move into an energy that's going to help guide you and instruct you into doing just that, moving past that situation, or either staying in that situation and moving into a new energy with that relationship or situation, whatever I'm trying to say. What cards do I go to now? Thank you. Universal energies. Am I supposed to take that one? I was told yes. The answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. This is something to do with people moving place of employment. Some of you moving place of employment. I feel like a lot of people have lost their job due to this corona thing, but a lot of people are not becoming grateful for this loss of this job and seeing that God is just replacing it with something better. Expect something better is what I'm hearing. Yes, I hear. But a lot of people have just been feeling kind of in limbo and a stuck energy. And again, they're starting to move out of this stuck energy and into this brighter energy, this more fast-paced, upbeat, having to keep up with the energy. A lot of speaking your truth. The throat chakra is what I'm being told. Some of you are learning how to share the right answers with people. You've been feeling as if you don't have the right things to say, even though you know what you're talking about. You haven't had the right things to say, and now you're finally coming into this energy of your throat being cleared, and you're able to just speak it with confidence, with courage, with a lot of compassion and passion. Or passion is the right word to say. What cards am I supposed to go to now? What cards, please? Main cards, thank you. Universal energies, what other messages do you have for April 27th through May 1st, 2020, for all individuals? Are you aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages do you have? Now, guys, know that even though I'm saying these dates doesn't mean that you know, it's just for those dates. Whenever you see this video is exactly, whoa, I am not taking all those cards, is exactly when you're supposed to see it and hear it. So whenever you see it, if it resonates with you, it's because it was meant to. These are timeless videos. It's just I like to see what kind of energies are going on at that time, what we could possibly expect. So that's why I do it the way that I do it. What other messages do you have, please, for April 27th or May 1st, 2020? For all individuals, are you aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages do you have? Thank you. Be bold and make the first move. This is a cardinal moon. For some of you, this is about making up with somebody. You've been waiting for somebody to reach out to you. However, you're feeling led to reach out to them instead. It's just been a long time, what have you. This is for some, not all, obviously. I'm going to read what this card has to say because I keep seeing a picture of an image of the book, so I want to see what it has to say. Yeah, I'm feeling this release of energy from the throat chakra and people coming out of fearful energies and being fearless of saying what they need to say. They're being bold. They're taking a leap of faith, and they're telling people exactly how they feel about them. And I feel like this is like a loving energy coming from a loving place, from a place of finally knowing the right words to say. But let me see what this is talking about. Cardinal moon. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all of those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worried about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Attuned to the moon, I am taking charge of my destiny. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. A time for action is now. You can ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. Okay, that's what that card is talking about. 4, 5, 6, I was told to tell you. What cards am I supposed to go to now, please? Fairy cards. Fairies, what messages do you have, please, for... Okay, I'm going to stop real quick. Earlier today, I kept hearing the card Ganesha or something of that sort. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Let me pause this for just a second. Okay, I'm glad that they reminded me of this card because it's been coming up in my mind all day while I've been making videos and while I've been doing my cleaning and stuff. And I couldn't get a feel of exactly what it was trying to tell me. However, I've been feeling a big shift in my energy the last 2 days for the better. And I know that I'm getting ready to go through a major breakthrough. I've been told to make videos about it and stuff. So this makes complete sense. So the card Gawacha, which is a number 64 card, is about sudden shock, unexpected events, rude awakenings. It says that Gawacha in a reading speaks to us of sudden, often violent breakdowns of existing structures, habits, patterns, and or attitudes. When we become too tightly confined by our own self-imposed limitations, including the desire for comfort and security, Gawacha kindly breaks the structures restraining us, whether we think we want him to or not. On a soul level, we know this to be necessary, but in our everyday thoughts, we usually get pretty upset about it. However, breakdown can lead to breakthrough. This is liberation, and we often haven't a clue what to do with it. This is usually the beginning of a period of confusion, even disorientation, while we search for a new way forward, or for a way forward. Although we may think we are simply searching for a way back to what we have had before. Recommendation: do not try to pick up the pieces and put them back together the way that they were. Consider instead what you would like to build in that part of your life, and this is a time to remember to leave room for growth. 2111 and 2112. I was told to tell you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple confirmation cards. Organization came out. It's a number 10 card. Number 10 is about endings and conclusions. You know, like this card, like the Gawacha card was just talking about, you know, you have to have endings to be able to start new beginnings. So breaking down of the old systems and patterns and structures are happening right now. People are moving into, you know, out of that, you know, period of darkness and into the light, into a more fast-paced energy. Some of you maybe felt like they're still in this like period of darkness. However, organizing your thoughts, your actions, you know, letting go of those fearful things that are coming into your mind, and moving forward with faith. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. Loss. And I heard the word death, and I heard ego death. You know, death of the shadow side, seeing things for what they really are. Some of this means loss of or death of those you know, lower vibrating thoughts of fear, doubt, whatever it may be. This could be the endings and conclusions of some relationships and the beginning of new ones. Okay, the beginning of new ones for a lot of you. This could be talking about, you know, getting things together, spring cleaning, organizing your house, becoming a minimalist, or, you know, getting rid of things that you haven't used in over a year or what have you. I feel like this is a lot of 5, 4, 5, I was told to tell you, but a lot about just getting things together, your thoughts, your actions, as well as things in your home is what I'm gathering. Yes. Some of you, this is about gathering up seeds and stuff for planting a garden or planting flowers. Yes, yes, yes. Also, this is a number 12 card, just so you guys know. Okay, guys. Today's I am affirmations are: I am dependable. I am uniquely gifted. Today, I will share my gifts with the world. I am uniquely gifted. Today, I will share my gifts with the world. I am healthy. Okay, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. If you don't already, let me know down in the comments below if this reading resonates with you. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And I love you. Bye.